Championships. Jordan coach Abdel Huli will float that over into the area for Jacob Farrell. Jordan keeper Ahmad Juaidi blasts that one clear downfield. It's actually sent Abu Taba in behind here. Abu Taba for Jordan in the box. It's a really good stop from Beach, the goalkeeper, and slot that through cleverly for Farrell. Farrell's done well to get round the back, but it's turned wide in the end. Lachlan-Brook getting the angles wrong. Australia have a player down here, but Jordan will float it over. Arif Al-Haj drops the shoulder. Al-Haj with the shot. It's the men forward. Goes to Kalboune, the new man on the right-hand side. Kalboune takes the shot, tipped over the top by Patrick B. Here come Australia with Brook. He's going to cut inside. Australia look for the direct ball down the right flank. That's a good one. Talbot squares it back across the box for Mohamed Toure, who was rushing in. Quick pass, and it's Kuol. He's over the halfway line. A chance now to stretch his legs. Can he get away? No, he can't. It took 3 of them to stop him. Daniel Afane, the Al Wehdat player, will be handed a second yellow, and he is off. Chance to score the first goal at this Under-23 Asian Cup was ultimately passed up by both teams, but they'll still both
in Hamad Stadium in Doha. Qatar will be aiming to replicate the senior for the first time. However, Qatar's head coach Elidio Vale said the immediate target is to see, and he starts alongside Mahdi Salem in attack. 18 minutes. It's been bright for Qatar, and they win the ball back after a heavy touch. Mahdi Salem with an early sight. Other end, Indonesia with some good work on the edge of the box. Rafael Strike sails the dummy and then hits the post. Into the 41st minute. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Rizky Rido in a tangle with Mahdi Salem. He's allowed it to bound. Nazulu Kabirov, the referee, to score from 11 metres. And he drives it down the middle to score the first goal for Qatar in stoppage time in the first half. It's the first goal. There was controversy right at the start of the second half. Ivar Jenner's leg. The referee has to show a second yellow card for the challenge. And Indonesia's first game in the Under-23's Asian Cup, down to 10 men for the remainder of the match. A long way out, 2 in the wall, and it's driven. A fantastic effort, what a hit that is. Off the... Look at the bend on that strike. And a long throw-in, launched into the box, causing all kinds of trouble, and there's must catch it. Indonesia have a bit of defending to do here, and they've given the ball away. Ahmed Al-Rawi round his man and takes the shot. Qatar well in control as we go into stoppage. Worse is given no choice but to show a straight red after a VAR review. Means to move to the top of Group B. They'll face Jordan in their next match, while Indonesia will take on Australia.
Indonesia suffered a 2-0 loss to Qatar on match day 1. Indonesia have suspensions to deal with, with no injury watched. As we go into the second minute, and Indonesia with the first attack already. The long ball, Suleiman with the cut. Both sides playing well, but their final ball is just midway through the first half, and the first real chance for Toure's shot is blocked by Komar. He used his hand, it's a penalty. Toure steps up, and it's a great save by Anando Ari. It remains goalless, the goalkeeper making himself. From the resulting corner, it comes in and it's off the bar, again from Toure. There's a scramble here, and eventually it goes to safety. It's back. Toure is rampant at the moment as he's played in down the left-hand side, cuts in on his right, and it's deflected wide of the target again. Into the final minute of the first half as a corner is floated in. As the shot comes in, deflected on its way through. It's redirected by Komar Tegu. 1-0 to Indonesia, by Tegu. He makes up for giving away the penalty. As Velupele there, that's great play. With the cutback here for Toure. 87th minute. Australia huffing and puffing as the cross comes in. It's dealt with by the keeper. Smashed back in. Indonesia maybe with the late chance to clinch it. As a horrific result for them. They doggedly held on against the misfiring Australia side. Indonesia then will, as Australia, go up against the host Qatar. Host Qatar will be looking to make it despite suffering a red card. That means that their captain, Daniel Afane, is suspended, as it looks like it should the 4th minute. As Jordan come forward first, it's Arif Al-Haj with the 21st minute. Qatar now coming into the match. There's a lovely ball here in a cagey match, as Josim Jabbar is creating again for Qatar, as Abdullah 1-0 to Qatar. It's a super netting up that far post, a brilliant. Jordan come out swinging after, as Naif Army challenges Amer Jamous. Arif Al-Haj to take, and it's on now with plenty of time remaining. And you'd have to say thing the wrong way. Retake the lead, as this long throw is half cleared, and it's just... As this scene here, we see some nice build-up, but the ball to the goalkeeper. Finds a late winner here, as Arif Al-Haj suddenly is in the left channel, he curls. Still it goes on, Qatar with a late free kick, and on Mohamed Manai from Jassam Al-Shashani, right on them, superbly done. And eventually awarding it, as that is against Indonesia, while Qatar face Australia on the last match day in the group phase.
Have to be more clinical against the well-organised Indonesia. Goal scorer Arif Al-Haj starts in midfield. Indonesia from the first whistle. Indonesia coming forward to take it to the byline, and it's cut back to Rafael Struck. The goalkeeper Jordan coming forward, a lovely through ball to Arif Al-Haj, bearing down on goal. The goalkeeper, and Indonesia with some slick passing into the penalty area. Rafael Struck picks it up, and he's brought down. There's a tank clip, the attacker, and it's a penalty and a massive opportunity, Ferdinand to open the scoring, which he does, tucking it away into the left-hand corner from the rising star. And Indonesia have the advantage in this must-win match. More slick passing, and they're through here, and Witan bends it into that. It's a scintillating football of the highest quality, as Indonesia cut Jordan's defence apart with a sweeping move. Marco to Rizky Ridho, and Witan is there. Into the 70th minute, we jump forwards. The second half, Indonesia come again. Marcelino tucks it past the goalkeeper to make it thrill. It's the deftest of touch passage into the knockout rounds. Lovely 1-2, gets it back and then prods it past the goalkeeper. On the front foot here, ball slid through, but the goalkeeper's there to palm it away. Stood up tall. They come again in the 79th minute. Shot comes in, it's heavily deflected, and it's into the back of the net. Justin Hubner, unlucky defender, scores an own goal, heavily. Ali Azaiza picks it up, driving into the penalty area, tries to squeeze it in at the net. Arhan to launch this throw-in into the penalty area, and it's nodded on, and it's in. Bang is there to guide it past the goalkeeper to make it Asia. And congratulations to them, as they brushed off a distance against Australia, and now Jordan, they're through to the knockout rounds, finishing on 6 points, and it's disappointment for Jordan, who are outplayed by some slick.
Group A, as they face already qualified host Qatar. Australia have a point on the board, but no goals as yet. They need a win here, and for Indonesia to lose to Jordan to go through to the quarter-finals. Qatar have won. Australia head coach Tony Vidmar cross here, as Faris Saeed is lining this one. Australia come forward with some flowing football here, as Yuli strikes. As there's a lovely pass here from Brook, and it's as the ball is crossed in by Italiano, and it finds its way through to Milanov. But they come straight on the attack at the start of the second half, as the keeper spills this ball. Brook, can he finish here with the chance? No. 52nd minute, as Qatar now come on the attack, as we'll see a snapshot here. Now onto the hour mark, as Australia struggling to clear their lines here, and a volley coming in, as the ball is cut back and deflected here for Keegan Jelicic. One strike, second strike, and off the post. Now in the same minute, Australia coming forward again, as there's a curler here and a beautiful stop. A late chance perhaps for Australia, as Qatar again struggling to clear, and Teague their opportunities in this second half. As it's a goalless draw in the end, Qatar go through to the quarter-finals unbeaten, Australia are